So we've just got to, how are you pronouncing this place?
Oh, Laon.
Laon. It's like the word loan, but the A and the O are backwards.
It's like the word Leon, but with an A instead of an E.
There is that too. But it's a medieval city as well.
Ah, it looks beautiful.
So we're going to have a walk round. Bear in mind, we do know that today's bank holiday, but I thought just be quiet anyway.
Yeah, just hoping that because we've caught it at lunchtime, maybe we might be able to sit and get a coffee and a pastry or a pizza or something like that. And then, but it looks stunning, like proper walled, beautiful ancient city. Oh, I can see the churchy thing.
Aye, churchy thing. Right, let's go and have a walk round, see what we find. So we stopped at a restaurant, creperie. What are we ordering? Because there's a lot of choice, isn't there?
There is. There are pages and pages and pages. You found this online before we left, didn't you?
I did. I found pictures. I'm always guided by pictures.
But we're going to go for, instead of having a big burger or something, we're going to have a galette. It's a savoury pancake, isn't it?
Yep.
You're having ham and cheese.
Yeah, I am.
And I'm having complete, which is ham, cheese and egg. And it is beautiful. And we're also having pudding instead.
Yeah,
and
which
for
is
pudding,
also
we're having a pip. So you'll have Nutella and banana, and I'll take 5 hours to decide.
Yeah. So do you want to know a cool thing?
Cool.
You know, restaurants charge more if they don't show a picture than if they show a picture.
Really?
If you look at a restaurant with a text menu, that their prices will be higher than one with a pictorial menu. And that's because when we started to eat out in restaurants, posh people were able to read, whereas everybody else couldn't read and therefore needed pictures. So pictures means cheap and a text menu means expensive.
Well, that makes sense for why I keep getting the pictures wrong and ordering the wrong food then, doesn't it? Which bit am I in?
Yeah, there you go. Well, I definitely like pictures, so that's got me covered.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Laon?
Long.
We did find out, didn't we? While
Yes,
were there?
we asked somebody because that's the best thing to do. So in Long,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
very nice. It's a proper medieval kind of walled town, but some of it's nice and some of it needs a lot of work doing to it.
Yeah, you can see where the tourist signs are, where the tourist signs are sending you a certain way, and those ways are beautifully painted. There's murals on the walls. It's very well looked after.
Yeah.
But I've got this problem where I don't like walking the same way back than when I've been. I think life's too short.
It's not the only problem you've got, let's face it. But you know, it's
One of
them.
one of my problems is that life is too short to take the same route back. So we go a different way. So we followed the wall around, and on the outskirts where they're not expecting you to go, then it was just a little bit more rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Still beautiful. You could still see like what it's like and how pretty everything is here.
I could say it's more genuine, but yeah, it's all right. I think what we've done is go touristy bit, not touristy bit, and then around the outside and you see everything else. And I think that's pretty good. It's full view of everything then.
Yep, and full disclaimer, obviously it is VE Day today. So there was a handful of eateries that were open in the middle. Beautiful galettes, very, very nice.
Did like them. Otherwise known as crepe.
Galettes are savoury crepes, aren't they?
Crepe. Yeah, but we've had both. I don't know.
We had a galette and a crepe.
Yeah.
And they were very, very nice indeed, and the people there were lovely.
Yeah.
And obviously all the shops apart from one souvenir shop, which is where we asked the lady how to pronounce the town.
Yeah.
Everything else was closed. So we chose a day that was kind of good for us because we don't like many people. But I can see how actually cute it would be when it was a bit more bustling with more things going on and
or if the weather was nice
better
too.
weather. Yeah,
It's a bit overcast for the most of the past few days and the coming week. The weather's not going to be great, so it's probably going to be more work related stuff.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's always work stuff that needs doing. So you know, we've gotten to the point of we don't take the bad days as or the bad weather days as a bad day.
No.
It just gives us chance to get stuck in and get caught up with stuff without missing out on anything.
Yeah, the weather just means that you just look at the forecast and work out, well, we've probably got an hour, so let's get out there when it's dry and just do what we can. So it's pretty much what we're going to do. Over the next few days, heading towards Reims, to which hopefully we'll show you around. Hopefully we can find a gap in the weather to show you around. But other than that, probably not going to show you around much.
If it's awfully rubbish weather, not Reims,
Yeah.
then we'll probably just have little bits of it on our individual channels instead of making an epic about it.
Yeah. So I think that's enough for us today. We shall catch you in Reims. Unless something exciting happens. Well, we did spend the next few days driving around France, finding park-ups, doing a little bit of work, and generally waiting for the rain to pass. It did on some days, but generally the forecast for heading to Reims was going to be bad for the next couple of days. So, yeah, we shall see you in a couple of days, folks, when hopefully the weather's going to be nicer. Hi folks, welcome to Reims, which I'm sure I've pronounced wrong. So it's a free air, this one, and it's a secure one as well, so you have to request a little code as you get to the barrier from the security people here, and then they give you the code, you get in, you're allowed to stay here, there's a sign, 48 hours, and I believe somewhere around here, though I've not seen it yet, you can get fresh water and empty your toilet as well. But there's loads of bins around doing that. The downside is, as you've probably worked out already, it is right next to a motorway or main dual carriageway. But yeah, we are in like the city centre of Reims, so it's only about a 10-minute walk away. And yeah, I think that is a pretty good compromise. So you get to walk around the city centre, but ultimately you got to be in that city centre. Otherwise, it'd take ages to get there. So just waiting for Mandy to sort herself out, and then we're going to shoot into town, going to have a walk around, see what it's like. And the sun's come out. Oh, yes. It's been raining for about 5 days now. Finally.
Hey!
You ready for some exploring?
I am very much so. And, you know, food.
I knew that. Pizza! All right, let's go and see what Reims is like.
Reims.
Are we going for Reims?
I do think that that's how it's pronounced.
It'll be something like Well, that was easy. It's literally walk through a park, go over a bridge, and now you're in this, well, I wouldn't say pedestrianised area because there's tram lines down the middle. But yeah, dead easy to walk in, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's 17 minutes apparently, dead straight, and then you just hang a right to get to the cathedral.
Yeah.
We always choose cathedrals for the centre because that's where everything goes on.
Yeah, pretty much it's a guaranteed. If you get to a cathedral, you're in the centre of town.
Yeah, all the other good stuff's around it.
Yeah. Quite a nice place, isn't it?
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
It is. We've done our usual thing and peaked too soon and none of the restaurants are open.
There is that, but at least we've had a proper walk round.
Yeah, it's nice though. I like doing a toodle where you're literally going, let's go left and let's go right, and because you've got nowhere to be. So it's nice.
She's seen a champagne souvenir shop. I think she wants to go there next.
Maybe John bust out into some Oasis.
Champagne supernova.
The Manx were allowed.
It's the law. Go on, do your walk.
Do we walk? Hang on.
That'll please at least one person.
Yeah.
With a view of the cathedral. Mandy's having some champagne because, I mean, you're in Champagne region.
I am in Champagne and there's champagne houses everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh.
And the bubbles on form.
Not too many because sometimes champagne bubbles can be a bit sharp on the old tongue. But that's really fruity as well.
Just legged it back because, oh, look at that, I'm matching. Hey! Blending in, camouflage. Yeah, we just legged it back because the forecast is thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms. We had them last night at last night's park up, which we didn't film because it literally rained from the moment we drove there to the moment we left this morning. But right now, 400 watts of solar coming in, loads of power. So what's going on with this weather?
I don't know, but it's like threatening clouds.
Needless to say, the weather did catch up with us. So after it kind of cleared up a little bit, we decided to head out of Reims and head to a little park up where we're going to meet some people that we've not met before off Tinternet. Don't worry, it's safe. They're not going to murder us, I don't think. So we're just on our little park up here. I'm just off for a little walk. Weather's a bit naff. So I have packed a brolly. But apparently, and I'll let my assistant let you know how this looks. It looks a bit rude.
It was tucked it more in your pocket.
Like that.
It's all tucked in your pocket. Yeah, it looked like it was very happy to see me. There we go. Right.
Anyhow, so yeah, we've just got to this campsite. Air more than anything else. Free air.
But they do give you room for camping.
They do actually. Spaces are very, very good.
Yeah, and there's this, I mean, I'm good because I've got room on either side of my door to see it. But yeah, there's tables and room for tables and chairs and awnings and stuff like dedicated. So yeah.
If it wasn't for this weather. But yeah, you got usual services there and all that.
It
but
is €2 for 100 litres of water.
Well, that's quite good.
Which is reasonable, isn't it?
Worked out between us, we carry about 80 litres of water, which is more than enough for at least a week, isn't it?
Oh, easily, yeah.
So, but more importantly, Mandy spotted that the local town hasn't got a boulangerie or a shop or anything like that, but it's got some
vending machines. He says there, in front of the town hall, there are 2 machines where you can buy bread, croissant or pastries every day except Wednesday. What day is it?
Oh,
Thursday.
There we go then. So that's why I've got a brolly, aka trouser pocket, and hopefully somewhere over there is going to be some vending machines or something we can film. If not, we'll just have a walk out for a little bit.
Yeah. A proper load. Oh, baguettes. Baguettes and croissant and pain au chocolat.
So is it £5 for everything in there?
I think it is. I think whichever one you choose, it says $5.20. Oh no, it says $2.60. Okay. So I'm assuming it's for each one.
Yes, we've got food.
The food, man. Off the wall. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I'm going to eat that for the way back.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we scoffed the pain au chocolat.
Yeah, they didn't last 2 minutes.
And we've got the baguettes. So how much was 2 baguettes and 2 pain au chocolat?
€5.20.
It's probably a bit much.
A little bit. I mean, last time we saw baguettes that size of the artisan stuff in the supermarket, it was $1.50.
Yeah.
So that's 3. And then the pain au chocolat were big.
Yeah.
Still
Only
£5.20.
1 strip of chocolate in mine, man.
Mine was folded over, so there was 2, but they were both in the middle, so it felt like there was just 1, which is a shame, but
cheated.
very, very buttery. Very nice.
Very tasty. And a little cemetery as well. Still flying the European flag underneath the Union Jack. And obviously the French tricolour as well.
Yes.
But it's a nice little village, this.
This is beautiful.
Hopefully, if you're ever this way, we'll put the what 3 words on for the park up. And you can come and enjoy some vending machine bread. Not made in the vending machine, I must admit. Probably the local boulangerie that just pops in here first thing in the morning and stocks it up.
I mean, it tasted very fresh, so that was good. However, I'm hoping to come in the morning because it says they have a truck that sits outside and does meats and cheeses.
Meats and cheeses. Look at that, she's scoffing it already. Not even made it back to the van.
Well, it's the way the French do it.
Yeah.
And it just proves how nice the bread is, that you can just scoff it without any butter or anything, and it's very, very tasty.
It's more lunch you're eating though.
That's your lunch.
Okay. Love the way you fit that in your mouth. We're just expecting some people we follow on Instagram to turn up. So it's Sarah and Mark from Lobster Adventures, and they've got a massive truck, proper truck, life truck, like literally probably go anywhere in the world truck, called Matilda. So we're going to have a quick chat with them when they get here. And apparently they might be making tea for us as well, so can't wait for that. But yeah, the weather's picked up today, so yeah, can't wait. Some sunshine. Oh, so nice. Needless to say, obviously being the expert and professional YouTubers we are, we actually didn't film a lot. So these are some clips of B-roll that I got the next morning. Sarah's curry was absolutely gorgeous. And their truck is amazing, so please do go check it out. There's a link on screen to their YouTube channel now where you can see a van tour and all that kind of stuff, or truck tour, and there'll also be a link in the video description down below to their YouTube channel too.
Wait to see Fanta come in. So I don't know if you can tell, and I'm sorry about the diesel heater on its cool down thing. There's a guy in the motorhome there, and he's been trying to get out off the grass. We've just woke up and John texts me saying, "Is that guy stuck?" Because obviously he's on the other side of me. And I said, "Yeah, it looks like he is." And the next thing, he walks over there with his tow rope, speaks to the guy. The guy nearly falls on his knees. I think he just thought he was stuck. And John's got the tow rope on, straight in there to make sure he's able to get him off. Oh, he's proper stuck. Oh, there we go. Steer the other way, pal. Steer the other way. There we go. And he's off. Look at that. One of the reasons why I love that man. And I tell you. There we go. All done. The man of the hour. I know it's one of those things where you're like, don't video it, but I just think it's so cool and lovely of you.
I know. I wouldn't video it myself because I'm like, it seems like you're trying to make content out of it. But he was well stuck. Yeah. It was like down to his axles. It took a few goes. I used my what's it called? Kinetic. Oh, kinetic one. Kinetic rope, yeah. Because it took quite a few goes going at quite a bit of force to pull it out.
You'll be able to see it.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Spanish though, not French.
Really? In a French van?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I was just saying that I got a text off him, didn't I?
Yeah.
So he got a text saying, "Does he look stuck?" And I'm closer. And I'm just like, "Yeah, he does." And then the next thing he's over there. So
You've got to carry the gear and do your job, haven't you?
Well, you see, you've just made that worthwhile. You've just made it so that can stay for another 6 months.
It's the second time that rope's been used to pull an A-class
motorhome out. We're not going to mention the first one. Anyway, more coffee.
Oh right, okay then, fine.
Yeah.
I haven't had breakfast yet.
Oh bless you! Did you just get up and rescue people?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I've had like 3 cups of coffee already.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just had a visit as well.
The guy's just come over. Obviously very Spanish, doesn't speak a lot of English.
Yeah.
And didn't speak any French either, which confused him because it was a French van. So when I went over there, I spoke French and he went, "No." So yeah, some beers.
Awesome. You could not have been more thankful, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you did a good thing.